just trust me. Just trust me on that. Just trust me on that. Just trust me. It's all right. Here.
Oh, what?
That's fucking crazy.
David Blaine, Real or Magic was a TV special in which David Blaine travels around and performs magic for several different celebrities and public figures. He does card magic, mind reading, bizarre and unusual feats of endurance and physical ability, and a lot more. He leaves several famous people speechless, unable to explain what on earth just happened. Here we explain the secret behind the tricks you have seen in Real or Magic. As always, we appreciate your feedback and would love to hear from you if you have an alternative explanation for a certain trick.
Firmly hooked onto the...
Keep going. Keep going. Ow. Keep going. A little bit more. Yeah, keep going. Out. No.
David Blaine twists his arm for 36 degrees in a seemingly impossible manner. How does he do it? Does he have superpowers? Or just insanely flexible arms? No, this is simply a clever optical illusion. The secret lies in the starting position of Blaine's hand.
Here's the setup position. Put your hand straight in front of you. Just push down like this. Basically to where it's just like right straight in front of you. Now you're just going to twist it a little bit to the side.
Because he is wearing long sleeves, we are unable to see the real position of his hand and therefore assume that it's in the position that seems the most natural to us. However, his arm is already twisted when he starts. All he has to do is simply untwist the arm and act as if it hurts like hell.
You hear that crack?
I don't know what it is.
Not too good. Terrible, man. That was awesome. Gently. Feel it warming? See it? Feel it warming even with the wind? Watch this. If it gets hot enough, you can stick the cigarette like this right through it. See that? Look. Go ahead, check it out. Look.
In this trick, David Blaine sticks a cigarette straight through a coin. How does he do it? Does the cigarette really melt the coin?
He magically traces a circle on the back of the coin until he gets the cigarette to stick in the center. Then he pierces the coin with the cigarette and pushes it through.
No, that would be impossible to do with a simple cigarette. It's simply not hot enough.
The metal starts to get hot. Feel the side of it gently. Feel it warming? See it? Feel it warming even with the wind? Watch this.
But then, how does he do this trick? We can clearly see the cigarette going through the coin. There has to be some explanation.
He gives the cigarette a tug and slowly pulls it back out of the coin, which appears unharmed.
This trick requires a gimmick coin with a hole in the middle. It has a special flap that opens when the cigarette is pushed through the coin. After the cigarette is pulled out, the flap automatically closes and the coin appears completely normal.
Watch, it melts right over it. Take it. Wow. Metal, it heats up, that's obvious. But look, watch. What? Look.
In this trick, David Blaine asks some spectators for a quarter coin. After some searching, one of them finds a coin and hands it to Blaine. Blaine says some introductory words about changing the consistency of metals. What is he going to do? He then brings the quarter close to his mouth. And to the surprise of everyone around him, bites off about half of the coin. The girls start screaming, visibly shocked. How is something like this possible? That's crazy. But Blaine isn't finished yet. He holds the half of the coin in his hand and spits the half which is in his mouth back into place. The coin is suddenly restored, just like nothing happened to it. How does he do it? It's actually pretty easy once you understand what's really going on this trick.
Give me a quarter.
This trick involves a gimmick coin. The coin David Blaine uses consists of two parts held together by elastic bands. It can be folded so it looks like one half of the coin has disappeared. Blaine first secretly exchanges the real coin for the gimmick one and then pretends he is biting it while he actually just folds it. He then shows the coin to the spectators and pretends to spit the missing piece back. As he does that, he simply lets the folded half of the coin jump back into place.
I'll be able to get off, man. It's kind of hard to. Ready? Don't move, come on.
In this illusion, David Blaine appears to be levitating in the middle of the street. This is a mixture of several techniques. The method he used to convince the spectators that he was levitating is called Balducci levitation. However, what you see on the video is not just Balducci levitation. He goes far too high and you can clearly see both his feet go off the ground. Instead, Blaine used some clever video editing. First, he performed the Balducci levitation for the spectators and filmed their reactions. He then recorded the levitation scene you can see in the video separately, without the audience and with the help of wires. Both recordings were edited together so you think that the spectators saw the same thing you did. Pay attention to the spectators. You can't really see them during the levitation. All you see is some clothing which could easily be duplicated afterwards. By the time you see them again, Blaine has already landed and their reactions are shown.
Oh my god, dude. Wait, do that again.